Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 3 of season 2 of The Sandman. In the last episode, Lucifer enacted their final revenge on Dream as they opted to quit hell, just leave it behind and free everybody there all at the same time, leaving Dream with the key to hell, making him currently its steward. Now though, because that has happened, you have every god, deity, whatever, entity of order and chaos from the universe all kind of coming to Dream, being like, hey dude, hey man, what's up? We friends, right? You want to give me that key? Because he doesn't want it. He's trying to give it off to somebody deserving. So he holds this banquet to kind of gauge all the people who are interested to see who would be the best to receive it. However, Azazel comes a little more prepared than everybody else because he, of course, being a demon of hell and in cahoots with Lucifer from the get-go, as we saw last season, he came bearing Nada as a bargaining chip. That's where we left off. Let's see what happens next, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 3. More devils than vast hell can hold. Here we
Tomorrow you'll make your announcement and give me the key. Then I'll quit this place and leave you with Nada.
I will take the matter under consideration.
Under consideration?
Yes.
Interesting. I mean, yes.
Surely I'll trade it for a key. Cost you nothing. You don't even want.
You will hear my decision tomorrow. Now go.
Ooh, don't you dare ascend his steps like that, man. What a situation to now be in. Because this has way more dire consequences than even what they dealt with before. You know, when he comes trying to rectify it, now he's met with a decision like this.
May I just say a thing?
You may.
Without your getting angry.
I fear it is too late for that.
Yeah, he's already...
No, I mean angry at me.
Yeah, that he is not currently.
Why not give it to Azazel? Hell was his home. He and the other demons have no place to go. If giving them the key would free you and Nada, why not?
That's kinda what I said in favor for it last time.
Azazel will never be content to rule hell. He will use it as a foundation to conquer every realm, including ours.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Where does that leave Nada?
What if we beat his ass and just take her back? I don't see how he couldn't be able to do something like that. Oh, what? What the fuck? I feel bad for those fucking bed frames in there, man. Jesus Christ.
Is your bedchamber not to your satisfaction?
No, it is. It's beautiful. I couldn't sleep.
I shall send word to Titania that you have been an exemplary envoy.
Have you made your choice?
It is an impossible choice.
Well, if anyone can do the impossible, sire, it is you. I've seen you do it before. I was told you were once a frequent visitor to Fairy.
The two realms were extensions of each other.
But then your friendship with Queen Titania changed.
Relations became strained.
So much so that the citizens of Fairy were forbidden to even speak of Lord Morpheus.
Wow.
And you were banned from our realm.
What happened?
Until you did what I thought was impossible and healed the rift between our worlds.
No.
You came then, Will Shakespeare.
At your command, Lord.
Hey!
Midsummer's Eve. Here's an odd place for us to perform.
Wendell's Mount was a theatre long before your race came to this island.
And before the Normans.
Before the humans.
What, are we getting a private show for the fairy?
What of our audience?
They wait beyond a portal on the other side of the hill. Go tell your fellow players to make ready to begin. Wendell, open your door.
Oh, dude. I fucking love this shit, man. Love how the trees like extend upward, like it because the breach itself is at an angle. It's almost like a pop-up book.
Welcome to you, Oberon of Dom Daniel.
Oh, hey. Ah, shit. What was his name? He was in The Witcher.
I thought we were quit of this plane forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
They say the seven endless are forever, mighty dream, until the death of time itself. What say you to that?
Robin Goodfellow, mind your manners. We are my Lord Shaper's guests. I will not have him insulted by a hobgoblin.
Nay, Oberon. It is a fool's prerogative to utter truths that no one else dares speak.
A fool.
Oh, shit. Is that Joffrey?
You have not said, Lord Shaper, why you have invited us here.
To witness what is to come.
But we are curious as to why.
Telling would spoil the play.
You are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow.
That's you, Puck. That actor personates you.
Yeah, I think it is. I'll have to check in the credits if I can remember.
I jest to Oberon and make him smile. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And hear my
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence, I forsworn his bed and company.
Getting into it, huh?
There will now be an interval for you to freshen or to stretch your legs.
He looked a little concerned there.
So you are the author of this amusement. It strikes strange music. Methinks I should be displeased. But I am not. It is most worthy work, sir.
I was wondering where that was gonna go.
We came to an arrangement some years ago. The great stories will live for an age of man through his words. Such was his dream, but I fear he did not understand the price.
There is no price too dear to obtain one's heart's desire.
And once you have it, the price of getting what you want is getting what once you wanted.
My dear, you must meet the author. Come.
That's an interesting perspective on that one, man.
You played me well, mortal, but I have played me time out of mind.
Oh, buddy, what you doing? Oh, are you gonna take the stage yourself? What is the plan here?
And I do Robin Goodfellow better than anyone.
Yep.
My mistress with a monster is in love.
You asked me why I invited you back to this plane. During your time here, Fairy afforded me much entertainment and enchantment.
Oh, you looked at her when he
And
said
now you
that.
Left for your own haunts, I would repay you. They will never forget you. King Oberon and Queen Titania will be remembered by mortals till this age is gone.
We thank you, Shaper, but this diversion is not true. Things never happened thus.
Things need not have happened to be true. Tales and dreams are the shadow truths that will endure when mere facts are dust and ashes and forgot.
We are honored, Shaper,
Yeah?
and you will always be welcome in our land.
No.
While these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding than a dream.
God, he's doing amazing.
Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am, an honest buck.
Wait, you can't tell me none of them picked up on that.
Keep the serpent's tongue. We will make amends ere long.
Yeah, that's 100% him.
A liar call.
It's nice to see him come out of retirement for this.
Good night unto you all.
Ah, and he's chewing it up.
Thank you, Dreamlord.
Goodbye, Lord Shaper.
Farewell. Go in peace.
Will you introduce me?
Next time, sister.
Ah. And next
Here,
time
the
is
wounds
so
between
far
our
away.
realms, and the waking world still speaks of Oberon and Titania.
Mm.
Tales and dreams are the shadow truths that will endure when mere facts are dust and ashes and forgot.
Yep.
Shakespeare.
You, I was seated behind you that night. I heard every word you said. I saw what you did. You held a mirror up to my king and queen and showed them that they were the problem, not you. And you made them love you for it. Perhaps it is time to hold a mirror up to those who would impose hell upon you. And impossible choices.
You've
Wait.
given me much to consider.
Whoa, what does that
You flatter me,
entail?
Lord, but I shall be able to sleep now, having heard you say it.
But also, if you don't mind, maybe make the walls of my room a little more soundproof. That would be amazing.
I'm glad to have met you.
No.
Finally.
And I you, my lord.
Thank you all for waiting. I apologize for the delay, but I'm sure that none of you would have wished for me to rush into my decision. I confess, I am tempted to accede to Queen Titania's appeal that hell remain empty. But Lord Azazel has persuaded me that the demons and the damned must have a home, but a dominion that may only be ruled by one whose sole ambition is to serve them.
Oh, wait.
Just give me the key and be done with it.
Is he gonna give it to Nada?
A leader with the wisdom and acuity to understand that hell can never be a mere extension of their own realm. For hell is heaven's reflection.
Mm-hmm.
They define one another. Without hell, heaven has no meaning.
Or is he...
I am obligated to entrust it with those that serve in heaven's name.
Wait. Is he giving it to the angels?
Duma, the key is yours.
Oh, fuck. Hold a mirror up to them. They stand here just willing to watch and make this decision his. And he's like, hep, nope, here you go. I choose you.
You offered us your hospitality when we arrived. You can do nothing now to harm any of us.
Even if I devour the soul of your lady love.
What you say is true, Azazel. I offered my hospitality to all of my guests, those I knew about and those I did not. So yes, you are under my protection.
And so is Nada.
But so too is Queen Nada, and I will not see her hurt.
Very well, if you want her.
Okay, are we doing this? Or what? What now?
I renounce your hospitality. You are mine now, Dream Lord. Mine to consume.
Whoa.
At my leisure.
What? What?
The Creator is welcome to the demons.
Whoa.
The dreaming.
Oh, Azazel.
Oh, whoa.
It was unwise of you to attempt to harm me. Elsewhere, perhaps. But not
Oh, get fucked.
here. This is my home. My place of power. Reality here conforms to my design. Now, does anyone else in this place have a problem with my decision?
Good.
Good.
Ooh.
May I see her?
They've given her something to help her sleep. Perhaps when she wakes up and has had time to recover, I'll let her know the moment she wakes up you wish to see her.
But what if she doesn't want to see him?
She'll be fine. It's your other guests you need to worry about.
Nope. People are vacating. If it had gone any other way, I feel like Susanoo put up a very, very strong argument for himself.
Has manifested a farewell message for you.
It's just a middle finger on a piece of paper.
Thank you, Lord Kildekin.
He's like, huh? Aw.
We's always more fun than cardboard boxes. Nobody clever beats cardboard boxes.
So I I take it I have incurred the wrath of chaos from now until the end of time.
I just made that stuff up. We didn't want Lucifer's realm, we just didn't want anyone else to get it.
And thus
Anyway,
we succeeded.
Thank you for having me at your party, Mr. Dreamy. I had a lovely time.
Aw. I was gonna say, in a way, he did enact his own form of chaos by throwing it into heaven. Deal with your own problem.
May I ask what you intend to do with him?
I will merely give him time to reflect on the opportunity to mend his manners.
Thank you, Lord Shaper, for showing mercy to Lord Azazel. He would not do the same for you.
Nope. Damn, even a peaceful goodbye with the demons.
Lord Odin.
Want those that are left.
I'm sorry I was forced to reject your offer.
You're sorry? The trickster is unwilling to return to prison and his wife.
Wait, shit, hold on. Am I just putting this together? What, isn't he... Fuck. The Blackfish from Game of Thrones? Odin?
You are welcome at my hall of Glocktime. My house is yours. My mead and meat are at your disposal.
Everybody's leaving so amicable. We're like, hey, we get it. You couldn't have made a better decision. What about them, though? They didn't want it in anyone's hands.
Lord Shaper, thank you for a lovely night. I mean, it was truly epic. I mean,
We will send your regards to our king and queen, if we may.
sister, did I not tell you?
Not tell me what.
You won't be coming back with me. You're going to be staying
I'm sorry,
here.
what?
I will be returning to Fairy alone. My sister Nula. It's a gift to you. From Fairy.
What?
With respect to your queen, I cannot accept.
Reject the queen's gift if you will, but she will not be best pleased. Nula, if she returns to Fairy, risks her severest displeasure. She's yours now, sir, to do with as you will.
What the fuck?
If the lady does not wish to stay...
I'm afraid she has no choice in the matter.
The lady does wish to stay, Lord.
Yeah,
Would far
no.
rather be received here as a gift than returned to a queen and a brother who would think so little of me that he would give me away.
Why even? What is the point?
It would be an honor to have Lady Nula remain with us as our guest. It was her diplomacy that led to the abolition of Fairy's tithe to hell, to which the angels agreed.
Yo. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Tell that to your queen. That's some bullshit.
Tanya will allow you to come back from time to time to see old friends and visit
Oh,
your
yeah,
brother.
yeah. Go fuck yourself. What the hell? Why? What that was unexpected. Like, what was that about?
If you are to remain with us, I would ask that you remove the glamour that you wear.
Oh.
I mislike little magics in this realm.
But
Oh, to show her true self.
You are no longer in her court, and her priorities are different to mine.
You have no idea. All right. Is this all right with you?
Your voice.
Titania always hated my accent. She's very posh. God love her.
Oh, wow. That's it? That was the big
Thomas,
change?
The Lady Nula will be staying with us from now on.
Is she?
How lovely. I have a garden full of flowers and now finally someone to eat them.
Aww.
And Queen Nada?
Recuperating nicely, but she needs rest.
Do we have any other guests staying on unexpectedly? Or is that everyone?
I mean, there is Azazel if we want to include him. Or Azazel, as they say. Oh, wait. Wait, shit. Wait, hold on. Is he maybe he's not trustworthy. What's he doing skulking around? Was it all like a show and dance?
Those shoes.
Or is this Loki and who they carted off is actually him, or no?
Leaving my palace without saying goodbye.
I am unworthy of your hospitality.
Yes, I think perhaps you are, Loki.
Yep, shit. Yeah, he was acting real weird.
You guess.
The whole, like, all these freaking shoe things. Like, yeah.
Why shouldn't he replace me under the earth?
I cannot allow Lord Susano to suffer in your stead.
Then
Free us both. I'll do anything.
I could create a dream image of you and leave it in his place. Both of you would walk free. No one need ever know.
Would you do that?
He would be in my debt.
What would you ask of me?
Nothing. Yet.
Interesting. What could he use Loki for?
I reluctantly agree to your terms.
Very well. Let us talk.
Are you here to gloat about your victory?
A victory suggests having won something. I'm here to gloat about having lost something.
I'm quite sure you did not lose it.
Moore gave it away.
Back to its creator.
Did you?
Are you disappointed?
That you gave God the key? I wish I'd thought of that.
You swore to destroy me.
I was angry at God. Got it.
Farewell, Lucifer Morningstar.
Dream, did you succeed in finding Nada?
I did. But
What?
she does not wish to see me.
Ah.
Yeah. No surprise there, I guess.
If I can begin again, perhaps you can too.
Forever's a long time, man. Oh wait, is she coming to him?
Okay, cool.
Nada.
I wonder if she's ever seen his true form.
10,000 years ago, I condemned you to hell. I think that I may have acted dishonorably. I think perhaps that I should apologize.
You think perhaps you should apologize? I spent 10,000 years in hell. I burned by day and froze by night. Glass shards cut my flesh. I starved and hurt and wept and waited. All that because of you. And you think perhaps you should apologize? Look at me. Look at me.
You struck me. No one may strike me.
You kind of need it, bud.
I should.
What?
What? Yeah. Wait,
What
are
will
you
do
are you
to
gonna
me this
unlearn
time,
all of this?
Dream
Yeah.
Lord? Or will you just send me back to hell?
I'm sorry. I will live with eternal regret for what I did to you.
To dwell on the past is a hell on its own, one I wouldn't wish on anyone.
Then perhaps it is time that we discuss your future.
I wonder what that will look like. What's the plan now that she's here, now that her soul is free? She get to stay and live in the dreaming?
Are you certain this is what you want?
A chance to see the mortal world.
The mortal world is not as you remember it. Humanity itself.
Have I not just spent the last 10,000 years with humanity?
Let me come with you.
Kaiko.
It is treacherous there.
More so than hell.
At times. Maybe.
Perhaps when you have seen the world, you might come back.
No, my lord.
But I love you.
No, you do not. How could anyone who truly loved me do what you've done to me?
I have changed.
It is the same as the last time I refused you. I think perhaps you merely want what you cannot have. That is not love. That is desire.
Desire.
Oh, whoa. Wait, what?
You cannot tell me what is in my heart.
He hasn't been swayed this entire time, has he?
But I do not love you.
Yeah, that bridge burned a long time ago in the fiery pits of hell.
Very well, Kaku.
I mean, that's way more amicable than he deserves after all of that. Though in the flashback, it made it look like she chose to go down there. Not to, like, put this on her at all, but, like, that's just whoa. That's the way they depicted it, which kind of confused me. But then again, when you're in pain, damn. When you're in pain like that, when you're struggling with guilt, with all of this, you'll say all kinds of shit or feel like you deserve all kinds of shit. And yeah, Jack Gleason, thank goodness. Okay. God, he slayed it in that sequence as that character. And when he took the stage and started just going at it, just joining in, it was like, oh, they're playing me? I've spent my whole life doing that. And he got up there and he put the mask on and got up into the whole little gig. I loved that. It's nice because, like, after Game of Thrones, I know from like he had taken us, as far as I know, I don't know if he's been back or this is the first thing he's done since then, or I think he's done theater, but I know he took a stage from took a break from acting in general, I think, for a long time. So I don't know if and when he returned, if it was prior to this or not, but like he honestly, I think he stole the show in that whole little section where he popped up. Anyway, back to Nada, though. I think my confusion with the whole thing is something that's kind of been brewing over the course of this, most notably in this episode when I was thinking about the flashback that we got in episode 1 of this season. The way that everybody talks about it in the present day seems to kind of contradict the way it was depicted. And then when you add in Lucifer's words from the previous episode, it gets even muddier because we're told that Dream condemned her to hell. But when we get to the flashback and it's post-Meteor, she's putting all of this blame on herself. And she says she deserves to suffer for an eternity for what happened to her people. And that was before he posed the question to her at all, when she was already pushing him away. What she was saying was true. She would have went to hell regardless of whatever decision that was made when she died. But that would have only happened at the time of her death then, right? There is the potential then that, in this moment here where he poses this question, that he just outright sends her to hell. Whereas if she had had the opportunity to live out her days, maybe some of that guilt would have subsided. So if she died of a natural cause or anything of that sort down the line, maybe her soul wouldn't feel the need to punish itself anymore, and he denied her that. Maybe that's what it is. I just feel like I shouldn't have to fill in these gaps, and maybe for other people it was just straightforward enough, but I don't know why. Just in this episode, after Lucifer's words just started creeping into my head, and I'm just like, yeah, she was kind of talking about that before he even posed the question. But again, she was in pain. That could have subsided. That could have passed. And just because she didn't want to be with him anymore and bring more destruction onto the realm, she's more than within her realm to deny him, to push him away. So the only thing I'm left with to assume then is that after that question, he decided she didn't get to live out any time beyond that and just beelined her straight to hell. That's the only thing I have to go off of to make the other things make sense. So anyway, I just want to know what you all think. How do you feel about that? Or is anybody else kind of thinking the same thing, or am I just overthinking the shit out of this at the moment? Loki escaped, swapping places with Susanoo, which is fucking hilarious. Poor Susanoo. But Dream did at least say that he would intervene. He'd free Susanoo, let him go back to return to his realm, but he'd leave a Dream clone of him in his stead so that Odin doesn't know anything else. In exchange, he has one favor at the time of his choosing from Loki. So great little spin there. Hell, and then we had this like lovely little sentimental moment here between Lucifer and Dream as he's checked in after everything was said and done, after he gave away the key, gave it back to heaven. He's like, hey, you created this problem. It's a mirror of you. And you want to put this choice on me, on us, and have us deal with it? Fuck you. Here. I like how, because of that too, even everybody who was here to get it for a selfish reason was kind of like, you know what? Respect. Azazel though, like got his ass whooped. Yeah, what kind of fool, well, clearly him, would attack Dream in the dreaming? And also he thought, like, I reject your hospitality or anything of the sort. You can't fight me here. You extended it to me, whatever. He's like, yeah, but that also extends to everybody else. And by rule and law, I have to protect everybody here, regardless of whether I know they're here or not, including Nada, which he loopholed his ass into that. And while he was angry for just the mere fact that somebody would try to extort him, and he managed to come up in the end with, he was like, oh, well, then I'm just going to consume you. The dreaming will be the land of the demons. And Morpheus was just like, ha Fool, and fucking bottled his ass. And I'm just so confused though. What the hell is going on with the fairy and this offering of this dude's sister? Why? Like, if everything was amicable up until this point and they were sent here as these envoys, why was she sent as some kind of bartering chip? It feels like that was unnecessary, unless they're planning something else, or maybe she did something, because she wasn't even in the know. And then she's like, oh, well, shit. I mean, I guess I'd have nowhere else to go, but I definitely don't want to go home after knowing what they just did to me. Like, they're just casting me away as some thing, as some offering after everything. And it was her that helped motivate and spurn the decision that he made, which they feel like fools too, because even the brother was like, oh shit, well, maybe if I tell the queen, they'll allow you to come back and you talk to me, you talk to your friends. Fuck you. Hell no. Go to hell with that shit. What the fuck was that? There's gotta be something brewing behind that play, right? I mean, we have a new tenant here. She's staying with us. And just also with the queen having to put this glamour on her because she doesn't like her accent. Rude. Or her hair being down, for that matter. Anyway, yeah, like what the hell is that about? Something's fishy about that, man. Something's real weird about that. Oh yeah, I also kind of got off on a tangent there. I want to come back to the Lucifer conversation. When he mentioned he gave the key back to heaven, Lucifer was just like, well, fuck. Why didn't I ever think of that? Yeah, I don't know. I really get another banger ass episode. I love both when we see Dream be like, hey, you can't fuck with me. And then at the same time, oh yeah, you could fuck with me. Like I deserved that. Like the kind of like we see is like we had two different like interactions, you know. One where Azazel tried to play him, come into his house and try to get the upper hand, usurp him and whatever, flaunt around and ransom the love of his life. And he fucked around and he found out. Meanwhile, same day, or maybe not same day, but I mean, what is a day in the dreaming? But like in the same episode, Nada also is just like, wham! And you saw a little glimpse of Morpheus's, like that old Morpheus kind of come out when he was like, you fucking hit me? Dream of the endless? And he had to like pull that down. Like the little glimmer of his, the old him came out and he was like, nope. Sorry. I deserved that. And then humbled himself real quick. I love that. When he's at fault and all of this, at this point, he's willing to accept responsibility for the most part for his actions, even if he is still kind of learning. He's still kind of infantile in the way he's learning about ethics and morality still, but he's trying. So I'll give him some credit for that. Shit, there was something else I wanted to touch on that was something related to some of that. When she said, you know, nobody that loves someone truly would have done what you did, condemning her to hell for not choosing him. Then she mentioned, you know, maybe you don't love me. You just want what you don't have. It's just a desire. When she said that immediately, even though he like doubled down on the fact you can't tell me what's in my heart, I love you. And it's like, well, I don't love you back after what happened. I just can't. There's no way after that I would return that love or reciprocate it or even still feel it. That got burned out probably a long time ago. But she's not here to linger on that. She's here to move forward, and he watches her leave. But when she said that, no, that's not love, that's desire, that immediately made me think that, is this another one of Desire's like long con plans? Did Desire supplant that feeling in him to begin with to condemn him to this emptiness for something that he could never quite have or hang on to because of the way they probably expected him to act? A hint or reveal that this whole thing between these two was some kind of influence by Desire to yet again sabotage their brother? Who knows, man? I wouldn't put it past them. But anyway, another fantastic episode. I'm going to call it there and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr and Lily Chan Sun. Thank you guys so much for becoming two of the saviors here on the channel and helping sponsor two of our rescues that we're taking care of here at the office. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot that you guys took the opportunity to do that. And also our channel legends: Eric Official, Armando Rosas, Ash, Casey Wood, Chris, Clara V, Codename Witch, Damasius, David Furstenberg, Durla, Gregory Toner, It's Mushi, Jade, Jay Cantrell, Carmen Wilman, Liam Harrell, Lily Chan Sun, Lindley Bullock, Mandy Sharon, Muggy Holes, Nikki Demas, Nikki G, Niall, Ollie Hodges, Philly J, Robert Anguiano, Ross Lingard, Russell Crockett, Shilio, Your Korskov, and your boy G-Man. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's just the video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.